I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to my fourth HTML tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you as much as I can about creating tables with HTML. Tables are, once you master it, probably one of the most useful things you can use in making websites. So, open up Notepad. Okay, so like my other HTML videos, I'm going to fill in the basic tags really quickly and I'll get to tables. Okay, so actually, let me just make a heading one really quickly and put tables so we know that this is tables. Okay, the tag for making tables is just table. It's really simple. Okay, so in this tutorial, if at any point you find yourself getting lost in all this coding I'm doing, feel free to just scroll back through it and watch it again, because it does seem a little hard with all this coding you're going to see, but once you understand it, it's really easy. Okay, so what you do first is you specify you're starting a row. You start with rows first and then columns. So you're going to start a table row, so TR for table row. You just started a new row. Now to put something within the first cell, you do TD, table data. This is the first data that comes up in your table. This part right here is basically the farthest upper left hand corner you can get. It's the first row in the first cell or data. So just to show this, I'm going to put first row, first cell, and then you have to end your table data, or else everything you type is going to be within that one cell. Okay, so let's make another one. This is going to be still the first row, but the second cell. So let's make another table data, first row, only this time it's second cell, and the table data, and let's end the table row. Now, if I were to save this right now and bring it up, it'd look pretty boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a second row. So after you've ended the first table row, you just start another table row. So now this right here is going to be the first cell, but in the second row. So we put second row, first cell, and I'm going to make a second cell in that row, then I'm going to end the table row altogether. And then after you end the table row, you want to end the table altogether. So there's your table tag, and just put a backslash. Okay, so let's see what tables look like. File, save as, save to the desktop as usual. And this time I'm going to call it website 4, just because it's for my fourth tutorial. Always remember file extension .html. Save it, minimize. Here's your new icon. I'm starting to make a little collection of websites here. Alright, bring this up. Now some of you out there may be saying, what the heck? That doesn't look like a table at all. Well, it's a table, it's just, I was showing you just the basic tags throughout, but there's one attribute you need, which I'm going to show you now, that makes it actually look like a table. I figured if I showed you an attribute at the beginning, some people out there might get confused a little, so I just waited. So now I'm going to show you the actual tag, or attribute, to make it look like a table. Okay, the tag, or the attribute we need to specify is border. That's why it didn't look like a table, it did not have a border. So we go up to the top table tag, create a space, type in border equals, double quotations. Now this is this is in reference to how many pixels wide you want your border to be. And normal tables just use 1. So let's save this. Also minimize, and let's see what this looks like. and refresh, and there, that most definitely looks like a table, just because of that border attribute. And obviously you can specify more pixels than that. It'll just get really fat and weird. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to make some table headings now. Okay, so a table heading is basically well, actually you can put it wherever you want, but it's supposed to be in the top row, and there's supposed to be, if you want it to be, one on top of each column. And a table heading already makes itself bold and centered. So to do this, basically you make an entirely new table row at the top, and this time instead of table data, it's table H, table heading, or header, whatever you want to think of it as. And let's just put I don't know, let's just put first heading, and then make sure you end table header, whatever it is you want to think of it as. And let's make a new one and make this one second heading, end that, end the table row. Let's save it and minimize. And refreshing it, here it is. Table heading is bold and already centered. First heading, second heading. And let's say you wanted to make the text within a cell aligned either left, right, or centered. I'll show you how right now. Okay, aligning text either, well, there's four options you can do. You can either align it to the left, right, center, or justified, which you type justify for that. This involves creating the align attribute, and this goes within the table data or table heading. I'm going to use the data one for this example. So go into this tag, type align, align equals, I'm going to do left, remember always put these in quotations, and also here align equals, this one I'm going to do right. So let's save it, minimize, and refresh. There we go. This is aligned to the left and that is aligned to the right. So let's see how long. Oh my, it's already been this long. Wow. You can only upload 10 minutes to YouTube. It's ridiculous. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna show you one more thing to do with tables. Okay, so real quickly before my time runs out, I'm going to create the background color and text color attributes in the body tag. Okay, so let's see what this looks like really quickly. Save, minimize, refresh, and as you can see, the background color and text color not only affects your web page, but your table as well. So now let's say you don't want this black background in your table. Well, I'll show you how to change that. Okay, so let's say you want to maintain your green text in your table, but you don't want that black background, you just want it white. Well, what you do is you go into your table tag and make a second attribute, and this one's just like you did in the body tag. It's BG color. This background color, BG color attribute is kind of universal. It works for a lot of things, so let's make this white. Make sure it's a actual quotation, not an apostrophe. Okay, so let's save it, minimize, and upon refreshing, there we go. Now this does kind of look ugly with this white and greenish color, but it's just to prove the point that you can change background color in your table, and this can be what other color you want. And some of you may be saying, well, what if I want to change just the text within the table? Well, this involves something called scripting, and If I had enough time in this tutorial, I would definitely show all of it to you right now, but because of YouTube's saying you can only upload no more than 10 minutes, I guess you'll have to wait till a later tutorial. Once I get to a certain point in my tutorials, I'll be going through everything I've done before, more into depth, more attributes, scripting, and everything like that. So I guess this is all I'm going to be able to show you with tables. And in my next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create something called forms, and I guess you'll have to see what that is. So this is Bryce Fritzel, and this has been HTML Tutorial Part 4.